Hey guys, this is Smithy. Welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. And if you guys have already been subscribed to the channel, thank you so much for subscribing. Today's video is super special because we are going to tackle best of color series and my favorite color, which is purple. So I'm going to talk about my 12 favorite purple eyeshadows in my whole collection. These are so blendable, so beautiful, so pigmented. I cannot wait to share it with you guys. So without further ado, let's dive right into the video. So the first shadow that I want to talk about is from Essence, and it is a single shadow. It's Essence Melted Chrome eyeshadow in the shade Zinc About You. Now this was the first eyeshadow that popped into my mind when I thought of purple. It is such a beautiful taupey purple and gives such a beautiful reflection. I mean, this is stunning on the eyes. And this is what I have on the center of the eye. Topped it off with another eyeshadow, but you would see this tutorial at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. But this is such an underrated series, I would say, because Essence Melted Chrome eyeshadow, in my opinion, is one of the best single shadows that are available in the market. Now, the second shade that I've chosen for you guys is from Wet n Wild Rosé in the Air, or even if you have like Modern Renaissance palette, the corresponding shade to this very light lilac shade. It's a matte shade, but it is so important to blend that crease with a lighter tone of eyeshadow, and I would say this is perfect for that. So this is how that matte lilac shade swatches. It's very difficult to see it on my hand because it's almost similar to my skin tone, but a light lilac added to it. Now the third eyeshadow is from my LA Girls Playmate palette, and it is this shade. It's a duochrome pinky purple shade, and this is the shade that I have in my inner corners today. I mean, again, it's a stunning shadow to have in the collection. It has a lot of purple and pink in it. Such a beautiful duochrome, I would say, and when you build it up, it's crazy. One of the best topper shades in my collection, especially if you're looking for that purple pink duochrome. Definitely a must-have. This whole palette is so beautiful. I've talked about this eyeshadow palette in so many videos of mine. I will leave it in the iCards above when I was testing that eyeshadow so that you can test it out. The next shadow, actually, there are 3 shadows that I want to talk to you guys about from this palette, and this is the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette. And the 3 shades that I'm talking about are these 3 shades. So right now I'm going to swatch the shade called Love You a Latte, which is a very mid-tone purple. This is what I have in my crease today. Look at that purple. It's a very cool tone taupey purple. Such a beautiful shade. It's lovely when you blend out any cool tone looks, especially purple looks. I mean, this is stunning on your eyes. It's definitely not that warm tone purple. It's more of a cool tone shade, but it also has a slight bit of brown and a gray in it. So it looks very beautiful when it's applied onto the eyes. Now the next shade from that palette that I'm going to talk about is Want a Piece of You. And this is what I have as a topper shade in the center of my eye. So when you see, this is again that beautiful purple. I mean, it's such a stunning shade, guys. It has a lot of purple in it, but like that taupey purple, I would say. And it reflects so much. This is more of like a chunky shimmer in the palette, but it blends out beautifully on the eyes, so you don't have to worry about that. It definitely doesn't have like any glitter or anything, but it reflects very nicely onto the eyes. Now, before moving on to the third shade in that palette, I want to talk about some other shade, and that is from Juvia's Place Magic Mini palette. And this is the shade that I'm talking about, and that is called Faso. This is stunning on the eyes. The first time when I got this eyeshadow palette, that is the shade that I played with. And oh my god, you should see that video. I will link it in the iCards above. Look at that. It's again a duochrome pinky purple, but definitely different than that. Different than LA Girl one. The LA Girl one is more of like a topper shade, but this has so much of pigment in it, so much of purple and a pink. It definitely is more of that duochrome shade. Stunning on the eyes. It was very difficult, believe me or not. It was very difficult for me to choose out these like my favorite 12 shades. So this is like best of the best in my collection. Okay, now let's move on to that shade from the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette that I was talking about, and this is called PSL and Chill. Similar to the shade that I swatched right now, but much more deeper. See, this is like a actual purple when you want it on your eyes. Again, it has such a beautiful shine, and this shade has a lot of like magenta in it. Such a beautiful and a dimensional shade when you apply it on your eyes. I've made like 5 looks with this palette, and I've used this shade in that. So if you want to see how I achieved how it applies onto my eyes, do check that video out. I will link all these videos that I'm using in the description box below, as well as in the eye cards above. So do check it out when you have time, because this girl plays with a lot of makeup and a lot of looks, and I display a lot of looks on my channel. Now, when I think of a purple palette, some fun shades, what is the palette that would come to my mind? Tell me. Tell me. It is, of course, my Jacky palette from ABH. Now, again, I have included 3 shades from this palette because it's that beautiful. One is Big Wig, the second one would be Lituation, and the third one is Shookington. So I'm going to swatch all these 3 shades for you guys. First, let's dive into that Big Wig shade, which is beautiful purple in the palette. And this is what I have in the outer and the inner corners. I mean, look at that. Look at that pigmentation. The people who tell me that purple is difficult to create, I mean, this is the answer to them. Such a stunning shade to have, and such a stunning shade if you are a purple lover. I mean, this palette altogether, you know how much I rave about this palette. From my first video that I uploaded till the last video that I uploaded. I mean, I absolutely love this palette. The next shade in the palette is called Shookington. Now, this is more of that shimmer, an actual purple shimmer. And look at that, man. It is such a stunning shade and so creamy and so dimensional. I mean, the last shade that I want to talk about is called Lituation. Now, this is again a taupey purple, I would say. Very different shades, but definitely has some kind of like a purple brown in it. Stunning shade. See, look at that. That all over the eyes would be so beautiful, and like one and done eyeshadow. Whole palette is stunning. This shade definitely has like that cool tone gray, also with like engraved with like purple in it. I mean, stunning eyeshadow. It would look beautiful on like lighter skin tones, medium skin tones, deeper skin tones. It's an all-round palette for like every skin tone. That's what I love about this palette. Now, the next shade that I have to talk about is called Royalty, and this is from Morphe's Jaclyn Hill palette, and it is this beautiful purple. I mean, if I am looking for a purple, it's such a creamy shade. Very similar to Shookington from Jacky palette, but much deeper. Stunning. Look at that. I absolutely love these tones on my eyes. And purple, if you guys don't know, makes brown eyes like pop like no other color. I personally feel that it complements my eye color a lot, so I definitely love wearing purple on my eyes. Now, the last shade that I have to talk about is again from Magic Mini palette, and it is this deep dark royal purple shade, and this is called Iffy, I think. Iffy. I'm not pretty sure how to pronounce that word. It is IFE. So this again, it is a stunning shade to have in the collection. That's the deep dark purple. Very similar to Royalty, but to deepen any look, I mean, this feels like ink when you apply it. It can deepen up your purple eyeshadow look so beautifully. A must have if you are like a purple eyeshadow lover. Now I'm going to show you the swatches of all the eyeshadow together, how it looks, so that you can decide how my best of 12 purple eyeshadows looked all together. So that is my range of purple eyeshadows that I wanted to talk about. Now let's recap. This is Essence Melted Chrome in Zinc About You. This is Wet n Wild Rosé in the Air, that purple shade. This is LA Girls Playmate, the middle row left corner eyeshadow. This is Too Faced Pumpkin Spice Love You a Latte. This is Too Faced Pumpkin Spice Want a Piece of Me. This is Juvia's Place Magic Mini Faso. This is Too Faced Pumpkin Spice PSL and Chill. This is ABH Jacky Palette Big Wig. This is ABH Jacky Palette Shookington. This is ABH Jacky Palette Lituation. This is Morphe Jaclyn Hill Palette Royalty. And this is Juvia's Place Magic Mini Palette Iffy. So that is the whole range that I was talking about. And these are my 12 beautiful purple eyeshadows. All these shadows that I'm talking about are like, I would not even hesitate like once to put it on my eyes because I love them so much. And I feel anybody can rock these eyeshadows, especially a color purple, I would say, is the easiest color to wear on the eyes. At least for me, that's how I feel. Now let's move on to the tutorial.
She likes chocolate covered strawberries and wine. She likes notes that say I love you all the time. Roses at your feet, baby girl be mine. Baby girl be mine. Yeah, hey. Look, pick up your phone, I need your attention. My girl so bad, we call her detention. I am so glad we moved beyond friendship. I am so glad your mama like me. Sweat up with Cupid, told her fight me. I stole your love, he shot my heart. I'm losing breath, it's getting dark. I think I might need CPR. Tell me, do you love me like I do? Tell me what you willing to prove, cause I ain't got nothing to lose. It's true, you mean the world to me. Travel around the globe, but I know that you the only girl for me. And I gotta let you know, she likes chocolate covered strawberries and wine. She likes notes that say I love you all the time. Roses at your feet, baby girl be mine. Baby girl be mine. Look, you know you the baddest in the game. Show you how to blow like Lil Wayne. Baby, I ain't hard to please. Girl, tell me what you need. Year-round Valentine. I'm just tryna get some time with you. Would you spend the night with me? Maybe spend your life with me. Check me if I'm trifling. Let me be your bestie. Bonnie and Clyde when we flexing. Baby, we can stand the test of time. And you ain't even gotta second guess that. You mean the world to me. I travel around the globe, but I know that you the only girl for me. And I gotta let you know, she likes chocolate covered strawberries and wine. She likes notes that say I love you all the time. Roses at your feet, baby girl be mine. Baby girl be mine.
And that's my final look. I finished off my eyes with Milani's Stay Put waterproof eyeliner in the shades Fixed on Plum, and I applied Essence eyeliner and L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. So that's how my look came out. I am absolutely thrilled about this look. As you guys know, purple is my favorite color and nobody can take that. So if you guys like this video, please do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel to watch out all the color series that I have released. I will definitely link it down in the description box below if you have missed out on any of the color series from my playlist. But yes, if you guys are new here, please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and ring the notification bell so that you're notified every time that I post next. I generally upload every Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays at 9 AM Eastern Standard Time. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!